Hi, this is Mr. Williamson, and this is Taxonomy Prep Quiz number 4. You should probably have a scrap of paper or something to write with, something to write on and with. There are 6 specimens, 15 questions. You'll have 30 seconds per specimen, but you can always stop the video anytime you want. But remember, on the test, you're going to have between 40 and 45 seconds at each station, so kind of time yourself accordingly. And here we go. First specimen, 2 questions. Second specimen, 3 questions. Next specimen, 2 questions. Fourth specimen, 3 questions. Fifth specimen, 3 questions. Last specimen, 2 questions. Okay, let's take a look at the answers and see how you did. The first one was lions, tigers, and bears. I just happen to like the phrase. But the question is, what phylum are these? So we're talking about the under kingdoms. It was kingdom, phylum. So what we need to take a look is what are the answers. These are earthworms, or like earthworms, leeches, things like that. Segmented worms. Echinodermata are spiny-skinned animals. Arthropoda are jointed legs. Mollusca are like the clams and octopus and things. And the chordates, that's what the answer is. It's E. chordata because they have a backbone. They're chordates. What subphylum? This is one that might trick you and you just have to think about it. The one that we're looking at is vertebrata. They have a vertebrate. They have an actual backbone, so it would be vertebrata. The second specimen was a lizard. And wants to know what class this is. Well, amphibias are frogs. This is the correct answer, reptiles. Mammals are anything with fur. The aves are the birds. Osteichthyes is the fish. When I say fish, it's probably what you're thinking of. And chondrichthyes are the sharks and skates and rays, the ones with cartilaginous bones. Number of chambers in the heart. Okay, again, need to remember. It goes fish, fish, amphibian, reptile, birds or aves, and then mammals. And it's 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4. Well, this is a reptile, so it falls into 3, and it would be 3. There are none that have 5, so that's just a distracting answer. What order is it? Okay, well, these are frogs. This is the salamanders. These are turtles, and the answer to this is the snakes and lizards is Squamata, so it's C. Okay, for the bat, what kind of integument? Integument is skin. All right, so you need to ask what kind of skin does it have? Well, it does look like a bird, not really, but okay. It could be feathers, but no. It's not scale because it's not a reptile. It is hair. It's a mammal, and it doesn't have moist skin, so none of these apply. It's hair. What order is it? Okay, that goes down. A lot of them. This is on the last page of the study guide, and you kind of need to know these. But the rodents are mice and rats. The answer is Chiroptera. It makes that chirping sound when it uses its echolocation method as it flies. It's not a carnivore. Those are like dogs and lions and tigers and bears. It's not a primate. That's you. And Artiodactyla is the hoofed animals. So that's like the deer and things like that. The eel. The class. Okay, amphibia again, frogs, toads, reptiles, mammals, not a mammal, birds. Osteichthyes, bony fish. That is the correct answer. Although it doesn't look like a fish, it is a fish. And it's not chondrichthyes because the only thing that are chondrichthyes are the sharks and the skates and the rays. So this is a bony fish. Again, if it's not a shark, skate, or ray and it looks like it could be a fish, it's probably Osteichthyes. Integument system. Again, skin. In this case, while you can't really see it, it would be scales. All right, I'm not sure in moray eel has scales, but that's the answer that we're looking for because it's definitely not feathers, it has no hair, and it doesn't have moist skin. Moist skin would be like a frog or a salamander. And again, what subphylum? This is the same question as before, and it's vertebrate. It has a vertebrate vertebral column, and therefore it is a vertebrate. So, all right, the cat. All right. Again, what class? Well, it has fur, so it's a mammal. Hopefully you begin to recognize that amphibians and reptiles is frogs, snakes, birds, and these two are fish. What order is this? Well, that's could be, not actually, could only be one, and that's a carnivore. All right. Again, helping you out, rats and mice, bats, monkeys, humans, apes, and those are the deer. So that none of those work. Integument system, well, if you look at the picture, you can see that it has hair or fur. So the answer is, it definitely doesn't have feathers, doesn't have scales, doesn't have moist skin. So, it's going to be hair. And then finally, the last specimen, what class is this? And it's ave. It's the birds. Again, hopefully you're beginning to recognize frogs, toads, snakes, lizards, mammals, anything with fur. And these two are the fish. How many chambers of the heart? Remember, fish, amphibian reptiles, birds, mammals. 2, 3, 4. All right, well, this is a bird. It has 4. All right, so that's the end of this quiz. If you have any questions, make sure you take a look at your study guide. Take a look at the other quizzes and make sure you understand those and can do pretty well on those. If you have any questions, make sure you see me in class. Hope you're preparing for the test. Good luck.